Want to keep up with the latest Camodo gaming videos? Be sure to subscribe and click that bell. Hello YouTube, Camodo Gaming here, bringing you guys another episode of Scrap Mechanic. And yes, folks, we are back once again, and today we are back with another Discord contest. Now today's contest was all about Christmas, which yes, I know, it is a little past Christmas, but I got really sidetracked, really busy, and I also got sick all at the same time. So today we're going to be finding a replacement for Santa's sleigh, and I must say I'm pretty impressed by my Discord members and the sleighs they built because it got really creative. So we're going to check those out here today. You guys, the viewers at home, are going to be able to choose which ones you like the best. There will be a poll down in the description, and the poll will run in the order that we go in the video. You will not see the creators' names, just in case anybody's a little bit biased. So we're going to be doing that here today. I do have some other plans for Scrap Mechanic in the future here. I know it's been a while since we played it. I've got some things that I'm working on, and then possibly some multiplayer stuff here in the future. So I know it's been a little bit since the last episode, but I haven't completely forgotten about it. But yeah, we're going to do this here today. Comment below with your favorite build. And if you're enjoying Scrap Mechanic on the channel, maybe hit that thumbs up button. It helps out my channel. And let's get in the festive spirit. Alright, so we're going to start off with our first sleigh here, and this thing looks so cool. This is called Santa's New Ride, and yeah, I don't see any reindeer, but it does appear, you know, it kind of looks like an old like Model T front end, and looks like you got, actually this looks like an old truck. Yeah, look at that. You got the front end where the engine is, there's where the cab is. A lot of times they have a covered cab, and then you got a big area for the gifts back here. I actually really like that. That's like a mixture of old and new. You've got like the little thrusters or I guess those are blades on the side. And yeah, you got thrusters in the back. Holy man, this thing is actually gorgeous. The more I look at it, the details are really nice. And look at this, custom seats in here. Which side does Santa sit on? This one? I think it's this side. There we go. Oh man, that is cool. All right, let's go ahead. Let's turn this on real quick. I'm assuming, are we on? Oh, let's hit one again. Okay, it didn't come with instructions, so I need to figure out... Oh, that sounds like thrusters. Sounds like it's WASD control because I can hear the thrusters shifting. Let's go ahead. Let's go with 3. Okay. Something's happening here. Hold on, let's turn on particles. Ah, here we go. Now I can see what's going on here. All right, so we got 2 is going to be your bottom thrusters. 3 is your backs. 4 opens up the sleigh, or opens up the back compartment. Let's see, 5, that is a horn. Okay, so I need to kind of turn because I'm in a bad spot. Let's go ahead and try hitting 1 again. There we go, come on, up. Oh, come on, Camodo. Come on, Camodo, you can't screw this up this soon. And Camodo's ruined Christmas. It did not take long. Let's go with the more straight area. I wasn't sure if this was like a VTOL and it went straight up. But we do need a little bit of a, we'll call it a runway here. There we go. Okay, so yeah, WASD controlled. W looks like it points you down. S points you up. A and D are your little side thrusters. I don't think there's any sort of gyro controls on here, so probably have to be a little careful how you fly it. But yeah, I'm actually familiar with this person's flight scheme. So once I get used to it, I think I'll be good to go here. See, is there anything else that I need to know? Now, this thing's pretty straightforward. Hold on, let's do a little flip here. There we go. Actually, you know what? Now I take that back. Those bottom thrusters actually try to keep this thing upright. Because, yeah, you can do a little barrel roll, but as far as flipping, it kind of stalls out a bit. Hold on, let's turn this way. Let's try it again. There we go. That's actually really nice. I like that a whole lot. And yeah, if you're wondering how it goes forward, it isn't W. It is going forward by the 1 key. You need to activate the 2 and 3 first. Let's see if we can stabilize this. Actually, I think we're heading off. Yeah, it's the edge of the world there. Okay, we don't go too far here. It's done. I got this. There we go. Yeah, it really does help if you use a combination of like the W with some of your banking because it actually makes it where you can... kind of maneuver a little bit more. So what happens, okay, if I hit 1 again, does it just stop and hover? Oh, it does. It doesn't really feel like it's losing momentum, so let's activate it again. Let's start heading towards the ground. Can we pull off a 6 Santa landing? Oh, geez, this is going to be bad. All right, pull it up. pull it up. There we go. Oh, I like this. It takes a little bit to get used to, but I think that I could really actually somewhat control this. Let's start lowering. I don't have a really good landing zone here. Come on, Camodo. You got this. You got this. Ow. All right, well, we might have broken the iPad that was in the back, but other than that, we did a pretty good job there. Look at that, even the little detailed little gifts in the back. I like this. This is a very nice creation. Very, very, very functional and very pleasing to look at. All right, let's move on to the next thing. All right, so our next creation is already tripping me out. This is called the Santa Slayer, and I'm not controlling that float. Like, as soon as you spawn this, check this out. This thing goes boop, and it's floating. Are you kidding me? That's cool. Now, I do believe this uses an anti-gravity part. I don't know where... Wait, what the heck? Is this guns? Okay, so one of them uses like a little anti-gravity mod, which I think is part of a Durf pack. There's guns on this thing, as far as I saw from the controls. This is crazy. Are we shipping elves into battle, or are we dropping gifts? Actually, no. You know what? It looks like you could drop gifts from this. So say you had gifts on this side. Yeah, you could have them up here. You'd roll them off, and it would drop them out of the little chute there. At least either that or it's bombs. I'm not really sure. We did a Brick Rigs version of this yesterday, and we had a bomber that was called Rudolph's 6-engine reindeer, or whatever the heck it was. And yeah, it dropped bombs that were gifts on the town. It's quite wrong. All right, so one is the okay, so you need to have one on. That turns on the anti-gravity, which I think I probably screwed that up since I just let it hit the ground there. All right, so that is there. Where's that part at? I thought that was actually a pretty decent-sized part, but I guess a lot's changed since I last. Checked out this mod. All right, so 2 lifts this up. Man, that is. What is this? Is it futuristic? Is it something else? I can't really tell. I know it looks absolutely incredible. Like, I like the asymmetric sides on it. Really, really cool. All right, so 2 gets you going up. Here's your tilts up. 4 is your tilt down. I'm assuming 5 and 6 are your left and right. And then 7 is your down. Okay, hold on. Let's level. Wait, this thing is so level. What the heck? Okay. All right, so we're leveled. So I'm assuming WASD is going to be out. There's your forward, and there's your turning. This thing is just a floating platform. Oh, that is pretty incredible. Like, wow. I don't know if this was built just specifically for the contest, or maybe, I don't know, maybe this person had this in mind a little ahead of time, but either way, that is stunning. Wow. Okay, hold on. Wait, okay. Is it stable? It is stable. We can walk around on it. Now, I know this side has some controls too, because it's got like a little gunner position. There you go. So you got the guns that are on the side, and then you have on the, is that the front? Okay, that's the little arms there. There's a sensor down there. What is that? Oh, was that supposed to be a rocket? Uh-oh. Wait. Did it just eject a seat? I need to read the controls again. Okay, there's the chute. Hold on, so if I hold 4 here, why does it eject the one seat? I need to read that. I can't show you guys the description because it actually it shows the creator's name. Why does that happen? All right, I'll read that here in just a second. Let's check it out a little bit more here. Very impressive build, though. Quality-wise, it looks like it's top-notch. Very controllable. Super stable, like scary stable, I would say. Very impressive build overall, though. All right, so how do we land this? We just hit 1, maybe spam 1 a little bit. There we go. Okay, let's hit 1 again. Oh, that one seat's barely on there. Okay, let's hit 1 again. Anti-gravity. I don't wonder if that's the way to go when you want to make something float. I'll have to check that part out a little bit more. There we go. Had a little bit of a rough landing. All right, let me check the other thing that I was talking about. Okay, so 4 and 5 were both ejection seats. That's kind of cool. All it is a spud gun that's under one of the seats. So we'll go boom and boom. You could eject a fellow passenger that way. Those are the only 2 that do eject, though. That's pretty cool, though. right, let's move on to the next thing. All right, so we have another creation here. This is called Santa's Sleigh. Wow, this is futuristic looking. Now, as far as the reindeer, they look like, actually, you know what this reminds me of? This looks like a pod racer. Like you have the little thrusters up here in the front and links back. Okay, this is cool. This is really cool. And what are these pieces all over it? Kind of looks like license plates. That's strange. Is that supposed to be like that? I think it is, hon. Okay, can confirm this is not supposed to be like this. This is actually purely red. So somewheres in one of the mods, we're having a parts, something's interacting with the other one and it's overriding it. This thing is purely red, so ignore those plates. I'm gonna go see if I can reset something in the world and maybe we'll get it to where it's just red, how it should be. Here we go. I found where I was getting a conflicting mod. All right, so that was a little odd. I actually was able to just reset the world. I come back and it looks good. It actually looks really good. Oh man, that does look a lot better. All right, so we're ready to crank this bad boy up and get moving. You can see there's some gifts in the back. Let's see. I think this is just okay. That's your up, probably down, left, and right. All right. Oh no. Oh, hold on. What's this button do? Okay, it's not switched to anything. All right, so I do know. Oh, we need some. I do know. Whoa. Okay, we need some more runway here because this thing is fast. All right, let's turn this. Okay, let's try this again. Let's try not to get ourselves killed. All right, let's go ahead and be ready to lift up. All right, 3, 2, 1. Come on, I need some lift here. I need some lift. Oh, there it goes. Oh, this is dangerous. Oh no. Okay. This is a. All right, here we go. Come on. Oh dear. Okay, there's no way Camodo controls this. Oh, jeez. This is amazing. It's so fast. Oh, okay, we're going this way. I don't even think the game knows how to react to this. This is truly a rocket sleigh. You know, if you were to custom bind these keys instead of using just the number pads or the number pieces, this would be actually pretty controllable. Really fast. Hold on, let's go ahead and go back up. I'm gonna try to get used to the control screen. It's really only 4 buttons, to be honest with you. But if you had them like wired up to like TFGH or something, or even the arrow keys, like this would be pretty sweet. I like this, and I think it's using probably the wings mod because it does float a bit. Man, that feels actually good. And it doesn't take much. Like you can just on and off the throttle there and you'd be perfectly fine. All right, let's go ahead and try making this thing turn. There we go. I'm gonna pull up with that a little bit. This thing is crazy. I really actually kind of like this. Let's go up. There we go. Let's blast off to space. Let's try to level it out. Man, this thing is fast. I wonder which thrusters it's using, because it's insanely good. So I'm assuming if you were to push down a little bit, you could probably stay on the ground with this thing. You're not going to turn, I don't believe. But still, nonetheless, that's impressive. That's a very, very fast rocket sleigh. Plus, from a visual standpoint, this thing is really nice looking. Like, that is sleek. Very long, very modern looking. I'm pretty sure if Santa needed to lay off some reindeer, this would probably be a pretty good option for him. All right, here we go. We're gonna go inbound to the ground. Let's see if we can make this thing land here. Uh-oh. We're gonna run out of real estate. Let's go and flip it back over real quick. There we go. Let it stall out. Come on, need you to rotate. There we go. Okay, let's go straight to the ground. Pull up and come on. You can do this, Camodo. Oh, that's a lot of trees. It's a lot of trees. You know, I could have landed that one. That was actually a decent landing, I would say. All right, so for our next creation, we have Santa's new sleigh. That looks like Rudolph below the sleigh. Wait, what's up with this? Something, is this a walker? Wait, this might be a walker. Hold on, let's get up in here. Something is kind of, oh no. Are those bombs? Why do we have bombs? Okay, they don't appear to be, no, I don't think they're, okay, they look like they're just loose. I was trying to see if they were actually hooked up or something looks like it's gonna actually set them off on me, and I don't think that's a thing, but this is different. I don't know what to expect here. Let's go ahead and go 1. There we go. Okay. Oh, it is a walker. Oh, that's kind of nice, actually. Does it turn is the question. Okay, I'm holding A and D. Hold on, what about, let's see. Oh, there we go. It is it's a sleigh walker. That's kind of very unique, actually. That's actually very unique looking. I like that. So yeah, it turns with a little bit of a thruster assistance. As you can see, your 2 and 3s. I thought it was like a troll gift and it was gonna blow up on me. Like, I really didn't know what to expect. I kind of figured, all right, this is a walker, but then I saw the explosives and I was like, I hope they're not just gonna immediately blow me up, because I want to see the creation because it looks really neat. I like this. Hold on, can we just let it just wander off here? It still runs. Yeah, it's just a switch, so we can jump off. And it's gonna sit here and just do its thing. You know, that's one thing I can never figure out in Scrap Mechanic. I was terrible at walkers. I've tried several times. It's something about that the controller and actually getting everything to work together and go at the right degrees of rotation that I could never figure out for the life of me. I'd get one leg walking and then the other ones would just kind of go the opposite way or do something I didn't want them to do. Alright, so this thing's just a trucking along. You know, we gotta do it. You know, they stuck explosives in it, and I feel like we need to explode this thing. Hold on, let's go ahead. Let's get up. We'll get up over. No, I don't think we can fit up over here. We'll probably hit it from here. There we go. Hello, Mr. Rudolph Sleigh. It is time to explode. Oh, geez. Oh, geez. Oh, look. 2 of the feet are still there. Oh, it's eyes. Oh, whoa. What the heck? Okay, that was weird. Well, that was semi-disturbing. Very cool creation, though. I did not expect to see a walker in the Santa sleigh contest, so definitely kudo points for originality there. Okay, so Santa ordered up something that's a little bit more on the laggy side. This is called Santa's Mothership. This looks cool. Like, I am extremely impressed here. I kind of want to get it off the ground in hopes that it lags less, but we'll see here. What's this button do? Oh, okay. I think that's a door. Hold on, let's stick a block down here. Let's go. Oh, come on. It's gonna launch here in a second. Just you watch. Boop, boop. A little more. And stick it directly on it. Thunk. There it goes. Scrap Mechanic and its weirdness. All right, let's go ahead and hop up here. Ooh, that's like a. I guess this will be where Santa would stick his bag, and he could sit there and just drop the gifts. I don't think the floor drops out or anything. But man, I like the way this looks. This is this is another one of those like really original. Like when I was thinking Santa sleighs, I was thinking, you know, typical Santa sleighs, maybe a little futuristic looking, but this is something. Let's open that up there. All right, so we are in the cockpit. All right. So 1 makes it hover. I think there's like a hover more button. Let's go ahead and go. Whoop. There goes the lag too. Ooh, that's a lot nicer. It's not perfect, but it's definitely a little bit less laggy. All right, so 3 is... Okay, 3 is going to make you go down because I can see thrusters activating the top. All right, so if I were to hit W, okay, we start to fly up. That's so smooth. Now, this thing does have a gyro in it, so that's a thing. It's WASD controlled. Very, very, very nice. It's not wanting to tip. Like, if it didn't have the gyro, it does feel like it's... yeah, you can see it leaning a little bit, so it feels like it would have flipped over. But since it's got the gyro, this thing is really nice and smooth. I wonder where the gyro is. Is it a new mod piece that might be just small? A lot of people, or at least a couple years ago, like people had these full-blown gyro setups, and they were huge. I think some of the first hovercraft that I remember checking out in Scrap Mechanic had those. All right, is there something in this? There's your gyro right there. You can see the free bearings, how they're stacked up on top of each other. I think there's 2 of them. So I think that's the gyro. Yeah, I'm almost 100% sure it is. All right, we were bouncing a little bit. I think we're actually still in motion. Yeah, we were. Oh, man. The Santa Mothership. That is creative. Is that 2 lights on the top? Do they activate? Hold on, let's see. Are we missing any switches or anything? I don't believe so. There's a couple gates down there. You got the switch for the side, so it's got little doors on each side. And I'm assuming you can just stick something up here. Now, what you're going to stick up here, probably a big Santa bag full of gifts. But you never know. Maybe Santa's going to use this year-round. Maybe he's going to haul around some stuff. Maybe stick his Lamborghini up there and haul it from the North Pole down to somewhere else, like the Bahamas or something. I'm not really sure. There's a lot of uses that I can think that he would use this for. You can see its shadow down there. I wonder if you just left this thing alone. It should stay. Hold on, let's go ahead and hit S a little bit. So S is your reverse. You can see some thrusters popping out the front. All right, level it off. All right, so we are still raising altitude. So if I turn off 2, does that stabilize us? There it goes. Okay, so 1 is your hover, 2 is your hover more. Actually, we're starting to go down now. And then 3, of course, does send you back down to Earth. Hold on, let's see if we can find ourselves a nice little parking spot. I see an opening in the trees there. Turn 2 back on real quick. That way we don't drop so fast. Let's go ahead and curve a little over. Oh, man, I love flying creations, or more like hover creations like this. Some of my favorites in Scrap Mechanic. All right, let's go down. Come on. Okay, let's try to pad the fall a little bit. Is this probably going to hurt? Let's go. That wasn't the greatest landing. Admit that was a little rough. Might have broken some toys. I think we would have broken something in each sleigh that we've played in today. One we completely obliterated. All right, so that is the Santa's Mothership. Very, very cool creation. All right, so for our next sleigh here, we have, what the heck are those? Wait, those are brown sharks. It's like reindeer sharks. What the heck? That is kind of cool and creepy at the same time. That's gonna win some awards for being unique. And what the heck's this? Why are these, what kind of pieces are these? These are all floating. These are all hooked in the driver's seat, which is the driver's seat a toilet? Hold on, what's this? This is just a toilet. Okay, hold on, let's go up towards the front. Oh yeah, it flushes. Okay, that's actually a part of the controls. How do I find the seat here? It's around here. Wait, you serious? The seat's the shark? Wait, this must be a new mod part. You can actually ride the sharks now as a seat? Why would Santa be up here? Seems kind of dangerous. All right, so this one's got a slew of controls, and I think most of them are its flight controls. This actually turns all the sharks on, makes it look like they're dancing around there. Pretty cool. All right, so let's go. 2's your hover. 3 is your hover more. So let's go ahead and turn that off. So, okay, it still uses W to go forward, but it doesn't use AD. So there's not a, oh, this is not good. On, go, 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 up, 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 up. Every time I turn around, like I'm heading towards a tree, I need to get above them real quick, and then we can actually test out the flight controls. All right, so pretty stable. It looks like 4 leans you forward. I'm assuming 5 leans you back. 5, 6, are these going to be like a, okay, nope, 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 nope. We're getting a little aggressive here. Okay, so 6, 7, that's your turning. You know, I'm pretty sure this is not assisted by any sort of stabilization, so this actually does a pretty good job. It's really stable. Wow. And I'm assuming 7, 8 might be a, hold on. Let's see. I don't know. One of those is a down. Is there a roll one? Trying to figure out. Wait, are those pieces on the inside loose? Oh, it's using some sort of invisible blocks or something. Okay. So I'm trying to figure out, does it have like a roll feature? I don't think so. So you just gotta hope that you don't roll all the way over. Now, it might have some sort of stabilization on it, because it seems to have leaned over, but it hadn't gone any further than this. Oh, let's kill that. Okay, it got really silent. Okay, keep those sharks just a-moving. All right, there we go. Kick those back on. All right. You know, this does remind me of the old, we'll call it the Moonbow method. Yeah, those control schemes take a little bit of getting used to, but once you get used to them, they're actually really nice. And uh-oh. Okay, hon, let's save this. So I need to pull upwards. There we go. These sharks are tripping me out, but it's a thing. It's a Scrap Mechanic thing. You know, that's very unique. I keep forgetting that the shark is a piece, but apparently somebody, I want to guess it's probably in the Durf pack, has made it to where they are seats. So that's indeed very cool. But yeah, the shark thing was a part of when they started doing stuff with Raft. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, and boom! Did not land that one. Yeah, that one would take a little bit of getting used to fly, but once you get a hang of it, it's actually not bad at all. Plus, kudos for not, I don't think it's using any sort of stabilization, so it's doing a good job. It's actually, is that your, what is this, like an AD converter back here? I kind of want to rip this open real quick. Hold on, I'm going to take a peek in here. Oh, there you go. All right, so it does have some sort of converter in it. And I think it's wired up towards the front. I just have to take a little bit of getting used to. But yeah, big Sleigh's got plenty of room for the Christmas presents themselves. Another thing, I was a little surprised not many people were actually using lights. So kudo points for the lights here. You got the green and reds. I love like the green and red lights. Actually, I like really a multicolored light tree. Anything Christmas-wise. One thing I've never really liked were just the plain white lights. When people do the houses and stuff on Christmas in just white lights, I don't really like that as much. I like the color. Like, I love seeing tons of color in my Christmas decorations. So that's pretty cool to see that on there. Alright, so our next creation is the Super Santa LE 2.0. This thing looks like it's crazy. Wait! Oh no! Why do the reindeer's legs do this? This thing have hydraulics on it? This is cool! Oh, and I want to hop in this. Ooh, this is a compact little sleigh. It actually looks like something that you would build in Scrap Mechanic. Like, sometimes stuff looks really, really nice and clean, but this is like, look at the scrap parts here. You got like the steering wheel on the front. It's carrying some boxes. Got the little satellite dish. Pretty crazy. All right, so there's a lot of controls to this one, so we're going to slowly learn these together. You got all your lights, which I think are your 1 and 2. 3 is the nitro button, and I don't know if I want to press a nitro button. That kind of scares me. Like, do I need to go up first? Hold on, let's get the other controls real quick. Okay, you got your horns or your 9, and it's got... What? It's got a self-destruct mode on it? Are you kidding me? I should have read that. You know, I almost thought that we weren't going to have something like that on any of the creations. Surprised people don't have self-destructs more often. Alright, so 3's the nitro. Okay, yep, that is indeed nitro. So I'm assuming we need to pull up. So let's go 4. Oh, no, it's actually 5. There we go. Ooh, okay. Okay, too much nitro. Okay. Oh, we just slammed him into the ground. You know, the bad thing is this thing has explosives in it, so I'm afraid to hit something too hard. Oh, I need to turn off that music. It's got a radio button, too. Okay, so there's your W, which actually has propellers in the back. That's cool. Okay, so... no. Nailed it. Okay, we're good. Well, you can use this as a strictly like a hovercraft, because it does actually use WASD controls. And I'm assuming it's using like a sensor on the bottom that keeps detecting the ground, so it activates those hover sensors, or the hover thrusters, every time it gets within a certain range. Because yeah, you'll notice that by the bobbing. Now, we can just use nitro in a normal fashion, which it kind of wants to lift itself anyways. But you do have controls for up, down, left, and right. So it would take a little bit to get used to, admittedly. Like, this thing's insanely fast. Let's try to go up. Yeah, it wants to do that. Okay, up. We gotta get some points there for the flips. There we go. Okay, I gotta turn off the radio. Man, that looks like a, and I'm saying this in a good way, like, this looks like a junker sleigh. Like, this is something for sure that got put together in Scrap Mechanic. Maybe you're in survival, you needed to put some sort of sleigh together to transport some goods. Maybe some gifts for your neighbors, you never know. Let's see, does it have a roll? I don't really think there's actually a roll. We've kind of listed over to one side, so it seems like we're about to just fall over here. Try not to hit the destruct button either. But man, it's just from a colorful standpoint, a festive standpoint, and a goofy standpoint, this thing's got it all. Like, those reindeers are cracking me up in the front. Those look amazing, and the little legs that are flipping. Oh boy, this is something. I do wish I could get it a little bit more off the ground, but honestly, it does that, and by the time I try to counter it, it's aggressive. Like, its flight Yeah, Santa would probably crash to a couple houses with it. But nonetheless, it's still very, very fantastic. I actually really like this creation. So that's definitely one, if you want to vote on it, it's going to be the Super Santa LE 2.0. Now, we got to click that one more time. Let's go. There we go. Bye, Santa. Boom. Uh-oh, it's still on. There it goes. But anyways, that is going to wrap it up for this episode of Scrap Mechanic. Those are your creations, all 7 of them. Do vote down in the description below. Let me know down in the comments which one you liked also. But yeah, we'll reveal a winner in the Discord here in about a week. And by the way, if you want to join that, that's also linked down in the description. But yeah, thank you guys for all the love and support, and we will see you guys next time on Scrap Mechanic.